Hi, Cheryl here from 24/7 Wellness and Living, and welcome to today's video. Today I want to talk about the hamstring, and I've spoken about the hamstring quite a few times before, but as I said, so go back to them if you want to know all the benefits of having flexible hamstrings. So this is about hamstring flexibility, and it's important that we keep our hamstrings flexible because posturally they can change so much and cause so many issues within our body. As I say, neck and shoulder issues, TMJ, upper back issues, lower back issues. So lots of reasons to stretch the hamstring. I've given you in some other videos a stretch that is for the less flexible, and I wanted to share with you today a stretch that I absolutely love, and I use this band for that. You can get these bands, you can get them anywhere. I tend to work with a really heavy band because I don't want it snapping when I use it in this way. And I cut my bands long, so it's good for different leg lengths. So you can get these from our website, www.247wellness.com, or as I say, go into a sports store and you'll probably find them. But I say get the heavy duty, but I do cut mine extra long for those of you with long legs. But I'm going to use this band today for a stretch that I absolutely love, and it works your hamstring, works your calf, but it works on the fascia connection as well. So we have a connection of fascia through our body, a back line, spiral lines, etc. So funny enough, this stretch can actually change just a little bit more than the hamstring and calf as well. So you might be surprised how your body feels after you've stretched this way. So I'm going to show you the stretch. I'm going to share it with you now. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay down on our backs, okay? So, and we're going to take the band and I put it round the ball of my foot, okay? So, and that's why I have it long, so I'm not sort of up here and there's stress through my upper body. So I hold the band around the ball of the foot, keep the other knee bent, and I just lower and lift the leg a couple of times. So I'm just finding my range here. So you want to take it to the bite, not beyond. So that bite is the myotatic reflex, and it's kicking in and saying, that's as far as I want to go, that's where you stop. So your leg might be here, here, wherever. So we just circle the leg a few times. You take a nice deep breath, and as you exhale, you sink the weight to your pelvis. So the pelvis anchors into the floor. So that's really important that that pelvis anchors. You then push through the leg from front to back. That naturally lengthens the leg. So I don't want to force into my knee joint, okay? But I do want to try and work on that leg length. Now, if you're sort of way back here and everything and you're finding this difficult, go to my other videos which explains how to use a door frame, and then work on your hamstring flexibility until you're able to sort of get it sort of semi, it's fine to be bent here, that's fine, but just work on, use the door frame first. So we go here, the weight drops in the pelvis, so it's no good if my pelvis lifts off the floor, there's no stretch. So I need to anchor my weight down so I have a stable position to work from. And then I'm gently going to squeeze it into my heel. So my heel actually sort of pushes upwards towards the ceiling a little bit, and the toes come down. Now the minute I do that, I'm going to feel a real bite. And that's a fascia connection, so it's nervy. So we don't want to stay in that nerve stretch too long. So I'm just going to point and flex the toe a few times, release it. And then we sink the weight back down through the pelvis. Anchor the weight into the pelvis, nice deep breaths, okay? When you're ready, you can just point the toe. So you release the calf muscle out of the stretch, and you'll take away that sort of fascia connection as well. And then maybe you want to ease the leg in towards you. And that's fine if the pelvis lifts a bit, just working on the hamstring and the ability of it to move at the pelvis. And then once again, I sink the weight back to the pelvis, push through the leg and gently squeeze into the heel. Now the other leg you can keep bent or you can lay it down. It's up to you for the whole stretch. So try it. If it causes too much tension for you, keep the knee bent, but it's up to you. And then
What I want you to do now to finish the stretch though is lay the other leg down, and then we're going to slowly lower this leg towards the floor. You're going to circle one way then the other. You're going to turn in, turn out a few times, and then let the band go and just lay your leg next to the other one and just see how that feels. You'll often feel that there's a little bit more length on the leg, and you might feel as if you're tilting a bit, so that this side of the pelvis feels higher and this side feels sort of lower. So just analyse the difference, and maybe even your head position has changed. So, as I say, length, maybe difference in contact or weight. Just be aware of the changes you feel. And then I'm just going to flip over it and I'm going to do the other side so you can see it as well. So we'll go back, do the other side, okay? So nice stretch, I say, you'll be surprised how you feel, that sort of extra length on the leg, really nice feeling. So we're going to just lower and lift, go through it again. Find the bite, not beyond. Take it to the bite, not beyond, okay? So that's your myotatic reflex kicking in. And then when you're ready, sink the weight to your pelvis, all right? So I don't want the pelvis lifting up, I want the weight dropping. Push through the leg front back, gently squeeze into the heel. Remember, the other leg can lay long if you wish, or you can keep it bent. It's up to you. And then we'll gently point the toe, okay? So I'm going to bend my knee up, and then we'll just ease that leg in. So see where it wants to go, how far it's coming towards you, or, away. So don't force the leg. You don't want to take it to the point where it shakes. That's taking it beyond its safe range. It's telling you, I don't want to go that far. We then bring it back, drop the weight to the pelvis, push through the leg, squeeze, and gently squeeze into the heel. And the reason I really like this stretch is you've got good control, the body is down, you've got a nice, the back supported, and then when you're ready, lay the other leg down, and we can slowly lower the leg towards the mat, circle a few times one way, then the other, turn in, turn out, and we'll let that band go. And you can just feel those legs, almost the femur bone draw out of the pelvis. It's such a nice feeling of that elongation, so enjoy it. Femur bone draws out of the hip socket, better range of movement. You've worked the hamstrings, stretched the calf muscle as well. Great stretch. Enjoy. My name is Cheryl Alker of 24/7 Wellness and Living. Visit our website, 247wellness.com. Visit us on YouTube, Facebook, and we'll speak to you soon.